EOYFL on YSN. Don't miss a minute. Chris Sigler will be over for what they call the game in Beaver Local and East Liverpool, and yours truly, DJ Yoakley, will be with one of the best rivalries that is trying to make its way back to the mainstream in Crestview in Columbiana. So we have a doubleheader for you on YSN next week. Excited to bring that one to you. Ball will be at the 35-yard line for West Branch as they break out for their first opportunity on offense. And again, a little tough to see the numbers. You're probably closer with your view than mine. Clock at 2:05 here in the first quarter. West Branch lines it up. And kind of stacked up there at the line. And they'll mark it at a 2-yard gain on the fall forward. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for West Branch. The Stars of tomorrow on Friday nights are playing right here on Saturday afternoons on YSN. We're working with the coaches and obviously Dean Kangemi, the commissioner, to get out some stories following these games on the evening. So you'll be able to, like the Sunday newspaper used to be, you'll be able to watch and listen and read about the games that happen here on the EOYFL. Clock continuing to just tick, 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 tick. And the ball is in the backfield, and it's blown dead on the botched snap, and it's going to be 3rd down, and now behind the sticks go the Warriors. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now for the Warriors, who lost a total of 4 on that last play. 3rd and long. Snap, trying to get that outside, has a little bit of a opening, and still on his feet, gets a 1st down and more. Down the sideline and caught. My goodness, to the 25-yard line. Big 1st down for the Warriors. We're trying to find a number for the ball carrier. We're going to go with Theo Oblisk is my best guess. And we're going to get a timeout as the first quarter expires. So a big breakout play for West Branch sets them up in South Range territory. When we come back, the second quarter begins on the EOYFL Game of the Week on YSN, presented by Galt Heating and Cooling.
Are your windows letting in more than just the view? At Window Depot, we believe replacing your windows shouldn't be a hassle. Our experienced team handles everything from consultation to installation, making the process smooth and stress-free. Upgrade your home's comfort and energy efficiency effortlessly. Contact us today for a free consultation and discover how easy and affordable it can be.
It's tax season, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, your refund could be the key to you driving home in the vehicle you always wanted. I will make the most of your tax return and get you approved. Visit me at Greenwood Chevrolet, where I will go the extra mile for you.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Back we come, and it is the second quarter of play as we move the quarter from 1 to 2. No score here in your EOYFL Game of the Week on your sports network, presented by Galt Heating and Cooling. DJ Yoakley with you. A big run for West Branch, setting them up. It was 3rd and 12, and all of a sudden they flipped the field. Lining things up for the first time in the second quarter. Ball on the 25, and West Branch, for all intents and purposes, threatening. And that is a outside give, rolling, and 25 yards later, tutty. So West Branch gets in and cracks the goose egg, 6-0. And I can promise you we're not going to win any Emmy Awards for our videography here today. So the Warriors will line up for 2. They open the second quarter with a 25-yard touchdown. So they're going to add some time to the clock, 7:25. And this will be an untimed down on the extra point, which Warriors going for a 2. So the Warriors will stack things up. They will go up, and they will get in. So it'll be 8-0 Warriors. They take the lead, the first of the contest, and they march down there. I mean, it wasn't what you'd consider to be like cerebral. It was a huge play. Great play by the Warriors, breaking down that South Range defense and then punching it in essentially on the very next play with the quarter break in between, and now they lead 8-0. So now the Raiders will go left to right on your stream screen. They'll start at the 35. So the Raiders will line things up when they break the huddle, and they're down by 8. So you're going to see how resilient early on in this season the Little Raiders can be at the Bantam level. We saw them move the ball a little bit and then stall out their first drive. What do we have here? As coaches get everybody organized. Clock at 7:25, and it'll start on the snap. And they go trying to cut back to the middle of the field, and Tyson gets taken down after a gain of just a few feet. So to bring up second down, you see the agility, the athleticism of Avery Tyson. It pops off the screen at you. And good job by West Branch to line things up and to contain Tyson that time. So the Raiders will line up. The challenge from up here is seeing the numbers on the back of the West Branch uniforms. Raiders line up the power I. Snap is there. And a handoff as he's going down. And some running room. Up and away. Getting the first down and more. So that is Landsberger with another carry. What's that? So the Raiders will line it up. Clock ticking. By the time they get to the line, it'll be under the 5-minute mark. And again, trying to do my best here, one-man banding it, so I apologize for anybody. Oh, thank you very much. Got pepperoni rolls. We got everything here. Get treated better here than at varsity games. So the Raiders get on the line. Clock down to 4:30 and ticking. Snap. Raiders are going to be broke out. Some running room and taken down in the backfield. So loss for the Raiders sets up second down and about 15. So Jeff Gilger was the ball carrier. So it's going to be second down and 15 for the Raiders. Clock continues to chisel away under the 3.5-minute mark. So you're getting about a play a minute for South Range. I want to say thank you once again to our friends at Galt Heating and Cooling. Proud sponsor of this partnership between the EOYFL and YSN. Raiders line things up at the 45. Second and 15 to go. Stacked box for West Branch. And you've got power I for South Range. So far, West Branch has had the upper hand. get back, and the tackle is made. So Haliski was the ball carrier, and the Warriors were not fooled one iota. So now it's 3rd down and forever for South Range. Like, you're talking a different zip code. Raiders are back at the old school in North Lima. So ball at the 40-yard line of South Range. They need to get to the 40-yard line of West Branch to move the chains. Clock ticking down to 1:30. Clock is ticking still down under the 1-minute mark. Raiders still making adjustments. There's the snap. You're looking. Trying to find a corner, and is taken down in the backfield. So the Raiders will have to punt it away. And another defensive stand for West Branch. Huge opportunities for the Warriors. The Raiders are going to waste as much time as they might be able to run this out. I don't know why West Branch wouldn't take a timeout here. This is interesting. The Raiders just going to let the time tick off the clock. And that might be it for quarter number 2. And that will be it. That's it. That's your quarter. So the Little Warriors were content with that first score. Raiders run the time off, and it's an 8-0 ball game. And we will keep it here. It looks like we're going to have a presentation by at least the Little Warrior cheerleaders. So we will keep it right here on YSN. We'll see if we can line them up.
JV's supposed to. They have a drone. They do? So they're on that side? Yeah, so it'll be alright. They got a guy, he's got the photographer badge and they're droning. So, it's all on them. They're very ambitious, so that's their thing.
We just do the old school up here, and then we got this guy here.
We got a silent one. We're still working out the kinks of it. It's just on a tripod. It sits there, but I couldn't get it to sync with the tablet, so instead of fighting it, I just left it at home.
So did you get what did you get?
The BO.
See, I got an Xbox, and I'm going to set that up for JB live stream, but I didn't know he's here, so
Yeah.
I don't need it as much this time, but I'll
Yeah.
definitely see that though. Until I see this 1994 camera.
No, they said YSN was streaming, and I was like, I've been working with VO, and the camera's great. It's working out. For some reason, our subscriptions, and I have, I give the
Introducing
they can sync to it because that's what
the West Branch Little
you
Warriors.
have like multiple accounts on one, and you only paid for one. I was like, no, it's the same email, same account. It's just different coaches, and so like trading off the tablets are all logging. So he's like, well, we got to figure that out. I was like, I got a game Saturday, man. I've had this thing for months.
Yeah, see, I just got mine this week, and I was messing with it at home. Like, I could live stream from game shows.
Yeah.
Now I gotta have my phone. So I gotta put my phone down. I'm with just Wi-Fi.
Yeah, this is screwing my daughters in.
All right.
I think it's great. We never have them for them. The kids yell and keep your head up, or hey, like you're not covering your zone, or your man, like yeah, I am. I'm like, well, we show them. I'm like, oh, okay.
We get film, man.
Yeah.
We will show you that's not the case.
And new this year, it's jumping from the EBC to this league, like this, it's next level.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. We greatly appreciate you guys having us.
Pete, we usually say
They're nervous coming to the beat too. I'll be honest.
They'll be all right.
We're all nervous.
Range Little Raiders Bantam Squad.
We know what kind of program you guys have, so it's always going to be fun. Me and Chad Campbell on the way back.
Really?
Oh, you're here. You're here. Good. Well, okay, thank you. And if you get me a roster, I can holler at you. The girls, yeah. You're doing the intros. You ever do the intros? Thank you to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you. If you guys need anything, just let me know. Thank you again. Take care.
Good luck.
Yeah, if you want me, I'm doing this in JV, and then I'm She is loud. She doesn't even need a microphone.
No, she doesn't, because she gets thrown out the window.
Nick, my man, look, got a pepperoni roll waiting for you here now. Oh, good. You know how to work the camera, right?
For the most part, I mean, usually.
That's start stop, yeah. And every play start stop, because then I chop them up. Okay. And I take the card out and I'll chop them up. So we don't leave it running. No, after every play. Nothing. Nope. You don't have to do that. Okay. We just start the first half of the game. There's only 4 plays.
So I can grab a water until then.
Yeah, you don't good. I mean, you want to come back up when the
Gotcha.
JV game starts, it's fine.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
How about a hand for our little Raider cheerleaders? Great job, ladies. And great job to our visitors, the West Branch Warriors.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Klim. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Some families you're born with. Then there's the family that you choose. Over the years, we've been blessed to have our family grow. No, we're not all related at Myers Family Insurance, but when you surround yourself with good people, it sure seems that way. Our goal is for you to feel that way whenever you meet someone from our team. At Myers Family Insurance, it's not just about helping you with your Medicare and retirement needs, it's about making you feel welcome to the family.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Get back to doing the things you love. Regain your freedom from chronic pain without surgery or drugs. The power of care is nothing without hope, and our chiropractic services were created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian Healthcare.
At Joe Dickey Electric, no job is too big or too small. We do it all. We power the plants that help bring us together, the businesses that help our community thrive, and the home that you've been dreaming of. We'll even install a light bulb for you. With over 65 years of commercial, industrial, residential, and 24/7 emergency services, you can trust the experts at Joe Dickey Electric because we are everything electrical.
What does it mean to be approved? I'm Tracy, and to me it means getting you to work on time, driving your kids to school, or going out and seeing the world. That's why I go the extra mile for my customers, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning.
Hope looks different for everyone. It's a doctor who takes the time to understand. It's a listening ear when you need one most. The power of care is nothing without hope. And every service we offer is created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Oakley with you here. It's an 8-0 ball game. An EOYFL kickoff game on YSN, brought to you by Galt Heating and Cooling. DJ Oakley with you. West Branch has the lead. South Range was able to drip the clock dry to end that first half. And the Warriors will start with the ball here in quarter number 3. They have the advantage, so maybe it's the Warriors' time to get relaxed, get comfortable, and rock the clock a little bit. Quickly. Oh, what a move. A juke on the inside over the 40-yard line. So a 6-yard gain on the carry. And again, we apologize. We were up here profusely apologizing to the West Branch coach. It is so hard to see the numbers on the back of those jerseys. The jerseys look great. They are not built for old man eyes up here in the press box. I'm going to guess that is Watson Merrick. I was going to do the same thing. So 2nd down and 4 for West Branch. Just getting started here in quarter number 3. It's an 8-0 lead for Big Green. Out of the shotgun, and it's picked up. And the ball is on the ground, and the Warriors will pick it up. So crisis averted for West Branch. It'll be 3rd down from the line of scrimmage. It'll stay 4 yards away from freedom. So a big down here in the early going stages of quarter number 3. Clock down under the 7-minute mark. 3rd and 4. Snap is there. They're going to move it to the right side. A little trickery. No, they're going to move it off that right side. Some running room. 1st down and more for the Warriors. So Dom Ranke makes the tackle, gets the credit. So 1st down and 10, just when the Raiders thought they had the Warriors' backs against the wall. Once again, they break out with some great perimeter rushing. Dom Ranke, a sizable young man, multi-sport athlete going into 2nd grade. Great basketball player. Certainly puts his blood, sweat, and tears into the game. And he loves sweating. Oh, off the left side, there's some running room. And we're going to see another West Branch touchdown. That ball from the 39-yard line. And it's clean. So a 14-0 lead for West Branch. Just under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. And they're starting to pull apart piece by piece against South Range. Really trying to distance themselves here. A couple yards away from adding another deuce to the scoreboard. Warriors line up. Raiders locked in. And a good maneuver, and that's going to add 2 more. My goodness. The Warriors flexing their muscles offensively. And their initiation into the EOYFL is so far, so good. So the Raiders will take over on the 35-yard line. Doing the 50-50. Probably didn't win at home, so you're good. Somebody's lucky today. So the Raiders will take over 1st and 10, trailing by 16. Not exactly where they want to be at this point, but it only takes one drive. It takes one play to get something going for these little guys. Trailing 16-0. And West Branch has had some stifling defense to start this contest. We'll see if the Raiders could make adjustments during halftime. You talk about the big boys that play on Friday nights. That's one of the biggest things that Dave Rock does and his staff. And before that, Dan Yeagley, the halftime adjustments to match their opponents. The Raiders have been known as a second half team across the valley. And we'll see if these Bantams can follow in those footsteps or it is domination by the West Branch Little Warriors. Just a reminder, folks, all these games this year, the EOYFL on YSN, presented by Galt Heating and Cooling. You see the number on the screen. Give them a call for all your heating and cooling needs and say thank you to Glenn Galt and his wonderful family for making these games possible for your favorite player. Galt Heating and Air, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Warriors out on the field, ready to go on defense. The Raiders, once again, being very cerebral, very intentional about their offense. So the Raiders break the huddle. Ball on the 35, and we're going to see them spread things out a little bit. One in the backfield. The Raiders are going to add, looks like one to each side as well. We got a 1-by-1 for the Raiders. West Branch will cover accordingly. Raiders get the play going, and the run is stopped. Landsberger, the ball carrier, and he is stacked up right at the 35, maybe even a loss. It will be a loss of 1 on the play, second down and 11. West Branch has had all the right numbers picked for South Range here today. So the clock will tick under the 4-minute mark by the time the Raiders come to the line. They trail by 16, and beautiful thing about early season is there's a lot of meat left on the bone for both sides after this. Raiders get something going off the right side, and short-lived after a gain of none. It'll be third down and 11. Tyler Callahan on the tackle for West Branch. We are living large. We have found some new technology. They call them binoculars. We are cooking now, folks. Thanks to whoever was the human being that left the binoculars. I'm not even sure if they're binoculars. I think it's just one nocular. Unocular. We'd also like to thank Amazon Prime for their courteous delivery on Amazon Prime for my binoculars today. Delivered at 3:58 with a start time of 4 o'clock in the wonderful community of East Palestine. Thanks again, Jeff Bezos. Raiders line things up, clock ticking down towards the 2-minute mark. They get the snap off. They hand off the up back and tackled shy of the 40-yard line. Big tackle by Zane Kerfman, and that'll set up 4th down for South Range. Colton Franger was the ball carrier for South Range. And so it's decision time as the clock continues to dribble off this clock. And with the pace of the Raider offense, you got to think that they've got to go for it here, and they are. The Raiders, backs against the wall, 4th and 8 for them. West Branch, will they stay strong, or will the Raider offense break through? Clock down to a minute, now under. The power eye. They're going to flee off to that right side, try for some running room, cutting up, 1st down and more. And a lot more. Big time more. Just continuing to sizzle into the end zone. No, it's a 1st down. They stopped him short. Wow. What a play by South Range. My goodness. Slashing and dashing. Avery Tyson. Might as well be Avery Dicem because he just diced up that Warrior defense. And that is going to end the 3rd quarter. And we're going to head to the 4th with the Raiders knocking on the pay dirt's door. Thanks again to the Galt family and Galt Heating and Cooling for their proud sponsorship of EOYFL Football's Game of the Week on YSN. We'll be back right after this.
Some families you're born with. Then there's the family that you choose. Over the years, we've been blessed to have our family grow. No, we're not all related at Myers Family Insurance, but when you surround yourself with good people, it sure seems that way. Our goal is for you to feel that way whenever you meet someone from our team. At Myers Family Insurance, it's not just about helping you with your Medicare and retirement needs, it's about making you feel welcome to the family.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Hope looks different for everyone. It's a doctor who takes the time to understand. It's a listening ear when you need one most. The power of care is nothing without hope, and every service we offer is created with true healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian.
Back we come. 4th quarter about to begin. DJ Oakley with you on the Galt Heating and Cooling Game of the Week here on YSN. Raiders breaking a huge run and get it down inside the 5-yard line to start the 4th quarter. It's going to be 1st and goal for South Range, trailing 16-zip. It's the closest the Raiders have been to pay dirt here this afternoon. Don't forget, this is game 1 of 3 here on your sports network. The JVs will play next, and we will conclude things this evening under the lights, 7 p.m., with the varsities. Big thanks to everybody for tuning in, making this a unbridled success in week one. We've got thousands of people tuning in all over the globe, loving what they're seeing. I will once again be apologetic for my shoddy camera work, but I try to make up for it with some humor. And without a good pair of eyes to see anything that happens on the football field. So basically you're listening to Mr. Magoo is what I'm trying to get at. And a flag to start off this one. It's going to be false start, and that's not what South Range needed. You're as close as you've been all day to the painted end zone, and now you're going to be 5 yards back, now at the 10-yard line. This tripod's not helping out either. This tripod and its smooth rolling from left to right, brought to you by WD-40. Amazon Prime and WD-40, they have betrayed me. They are swinging for the other team right now. Clock continues to tick here. The Raiders started the clock, and it's down to the 7-minute mark. So Raiders have been on their own pace for the majority of this contest. From the 10, here's first and goal for South Range. And stacked up in the backfield, Tyson with a loss of a few. And the tackle is going to be credited to Grayson Johnson. Grayson's family excited to hear his name over the loudspeaker. Tom Titus, the booming golden voice here at South Range this morning, or I guess this afternoon. Feels like morning.
Either way, I'm here.
He's here. He's always here, folks. He's here for you. You can also hear him on YSN this winter on the hardwood. Greatest color man in the game. You want to talk about analysis. Boy, oh boy, does he bring it. All those years of hoops and coverage has paid off now in the booth. I believe he was the only one up for an Emmy last year. Fourth quarter still here. Tap dancing, that's what we call this. 5:30, and whistles will blow.
Can't be on the line. You can't have 8 on the line.
Looked like the Raiders might have had, well, they moved somebody out and quick an equipment malfunction. So the Raiders will try to restart things as the clock continues to just tick away. Second and goal from the 11. And stacked up again. West Branch has just been able to bring the heat. That defensive front is incredibly impressive. Looking like the Philadelphia Eagles. Once again, it's Grayson Johnson leading the charge for the Warriors. So now third and goal from about the 15-yard line. Actually, right on the 15-yard line.
What's do you know, Nick? Do you know Andy's walkout music? I don't. Here comes.
So third and goal from the 15. Raiders on the line. West Branch bringing it again. And Tyson around the left side, able to get back to the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be 4th down and goal. And a timeout is going to be called, it looks like. Time is called. So at 3:21, the clock will stop. And you got to think, this is where the rubber meets the road for the Raiders. 4th down and 15, or 4th down and goal from the 15. Raiders don't score here. It is nothing but opportunity for West Branch.
4-minute drive from the 6.
Snap. Raiders have done it before and taken down after a short gain. Landsberger's taken down, and it is going to be a turnover. So a turnover on downs, and it's Keel who gets credit for the stop. So we'll flip the sides. Offense will come out for West Branch, and South Range will be looking for a turnover, a takeaway. The closest the Raiders were, and then it was a false start penalty, followed up by exquisite West Branch defense, putting the cap on that Raider drive and keeping the goose egg intact on the scoreboard for the Warrior defense. Fans, don't forget, we are less than a week away from high school football returning on YSN. You can join all the action, ysnlive.com/live, for a complete listing of the games across the board. We have over 30 games this Friday night. We start with 4 games on Thursday night, and we also have our kickoff show, our debut of YSN's and Youngstown Clothing Company's zone coverage. We live from Niles and Bo Ryan Stadium for Howland versus Niles. And that's coverage you can only get right here on ysnlive.com. Welcome as well to our friends at Youngstown Clothing Company. Longtime friends, and now a proud partner with your sports network, and we couldn't be more proud as well. So the Warriors will line up. Just over 2.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 16-0 for the team in green. And a tackle made in the backfield by the Raiders, who just swarmed to the ball that time. Avery Tyson getting it done on the defensive side, and we have the play blown dead. Harris. I'm going to say Harris got the tackle. Excuse us. And there's an injured Warrior, which we will pan away. Nobody wants to see their baby getting banged up, so they will walk off the injured Warrior to the sideline, and we'll get back to the action here on 2nd down. Clock starts, 2:16, just a few plays to go. Loss of about 5 on that last play. 2nd down and long. Handoff, and that one doesn't go far. The Raiders able to get into the backfield. Joseph Michaels unable to slip away from the coverage from South Range. So here comes 3rd and long as the clock continues to tick down to about $1:30. Warriors unafraid to work on some things on offense. Some final adjustments from South Range in the defensive backfield. West Branch will pick up a first down and more.
That's a first down for the West Branch Warriors. Forced out of bounds by number 1, Colton Springer. 56, Jacob Keel was the ball carrier for the Warriors.
Jacob Keel, the ball carrier for West Branch. A first down. Whistles will blow with 35 seconds. They'll put I don't know if that was the timeout for West Branch. So the Warriors will line up. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Some misdirection and some good running. Open space, and this could be trouble. Taking it the distance. Joseph Michael takes it to the house, a 61-yard touchdown for West Branch. Makes it 22-zip, extra points are pending.
Welcome to the EOYFL.
So the Raiders will try to stop things with 11 seconds from getting completely out of hand. But I'll tell you what, when you look at this, they'll have some tape to study. That's the good news. And if you're the Bantams on either side, it's got to be nice to be able to watch this back and see and be able to orchestrate and almost telestrate for your players things that are going really right and things that they can do better. The challenge for the week ahead. Warriors, easy for me to say, will line it up once again, 22-0. Your score, trying for 24, as in the amount of hours in the day that they've been working for this moment. And up the middle, and it's good. And they're going to go with Jacob Keel, who gets credit for that extra point. And that's 24-zip. West Branch has the advantage. And just a reminder, speaking of 24, you can get to GOAT Heating and Cooling 24/7 and be cooled or heated, whatever it calls for, because after all, folks, we do live in Northeast Ohio. You never know. It's 170 degrees here in Canfield today, but it could be 6 degrees tomorrow with with some snow. You just don't know. That's why you call our friends at GOAT Heating and Cooling for all your service needs. And the proud sponsor of the Game of the Week right here on the EOYFL on YSN. So the Raiders will line things up with 11 seconds to go. Time for one more play. See how deep the Raider offense digs into the playbook, preparing for week 2 next week. And again, As for us in week 2, we will have a double header for you. We will have Columbiana and Crestview going at each other in all 3 divisions, as well as Beaver Local in East Liverpool. The game. You can catch it all right here on YSN. Don't miss a snap. So the Raiders, again, 11 seconds on the clock, 1 snap away. So the ball rests on the 35. West Branch back with a dominating defense that we've seen today here at the Bantam level. Their first excursion into the EOYFL. Welcome on behalf of Commissioner Dean Kangemi and everybody in the EOYFL. Well, perhaps except South Range right now. Welcome with open arms. So the Raiders will line up. Let's see what they come out with. Handoff up the middle, and that should do it. Clock will tick down. 3, 2, 1, 0, and that is a final score. So West Branch, Bantams, the Little Warriors will start off 1-0 on the season in their debut, while the South Range Raiders here at the Bantam level will look on to week number 2 to try and get their first victory of the season. This broadcast has been a production of Yoakley Scott Corporation, LLC, and it's been presented by our friends at Galt Heating and Cooling. Thank you so much for your time. We will be back with the JVs shortly here, where your final score and our debut game in the EOYFL Game of the Week is West Branch 24, South Range 0. Stay tuned, stay locked in, and stay connected all the time at ysnlive.com. Back in a minute. YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to